Yo, so yeah, as has been mentioned in a post I put up earlier today, my daily vlogs have fallen by the wayside, and what I've now decided I'm going to try and do is do a couple of videos a week, but try and make the content a bit more substantial, and possibly make them a little longer. Okay, granted, some of my videos have been insanely long because they've just been a cooking vlog with not much cut out. But what I'm now going to try and do is more of a here's what I've done over the last few days to help towards weight loss. So what I will try and keep doing is when something remotely interesting happens, I'll try and get my camera out if it's weight loss related, or just remotely interesting in general. So, for example, here's some stuff I did over the last few days. So it's the moment of truth. I have whipped up some cream with some sucrane gold. You can actually still kind of see particles of it in the cream there, along with some little pieces of Lindt chocolate, the mint, like the mint infused one, and then just a little bit of mint and vanilla extract as well to give it a nice mint choc chip flavor. Moment of truth. Can I jab a spoon into this? Oh, oh yeah. Holy crap, that's working super good. Mm. Oh yeah, that was absolutely worth the purchase and absolutely worth the wait. See what the rest of it's done overnight. Well, yeah. Not exactly able to go at it with a spoon. But once I go toss it in the fridge for a couple hours of work, should make a nice dessert after lunch. Tuesday, I picked up this different Lindt stuff than what I usually pick up. This has got a somewhat higher carb count than all the rest of them, 56 grams of carbs per 100, which meant, obviously, I was going to have to eat no more than half of this thing in a single day. And it got kind of moreish, and I ate 7 pieces, which meant I must have eaten about 40 grams of carbs just from this thing alone. And the hunger pangs, oh, they were bad. One thing I learned is, yeah, clearly eating carbs makes me hungry. I know that's not exactly news at this point, but there we go. I'm learning a lot on this diet, gotta say. Wednesday, I've been really wanting to use up some chicken that I had lying around. It was like too much for a single portion, but not enough to split into two. So I've just decided to do too much for a single portion. Screw it. It's like nearly 3 o'clock and I haven't even had a proper meal yet today because keto suppresses your appetite something fierce. So I've got a bit of vegetables ready to cut up. The corn's gonna add about 4 or 5 grams of carbs to the meal. This will add about 6, and this will add these black olives will add 1. But most importantly, they'll add some fat to it. But a lot of the fat's gonna come from these babies, making some almond flour fries. Because a lot of people in the UK, when they order Chinese, they order it with fries instead of rice. So I decided, well, that's a good way to add some fat to the meal. Because one of the things I do worry about is even when I keep my meals low carb, I'm not putting enough fat in them, and something like chicken might put me in gluconeogenesis. So it's a good idea to just find a way to add fat to it relatively harmlessly. There's 50 grams of almond flour in there, which with the kind I use adds another 3.5 grams of carbs. But the amount of fat I'm adding to it won't make a big deal. Also steaming some broccoli. And I'm just going to get ready and cook this. And so I'm probably just going to go for something a lot like that. I don't know how well it'll work out. I don't know if it's going to get better viewership or worse, but the point is, it'll show you what I'm up to. One way or another, you will always get a weigh-in every weekend. Whatever I do, I will weigh in every weekend because it's just kind of it's what I've been doing. So of course I'm going to weigh in every weekend. Whether it's Saturday or Sunday will vary depending on how early I have to be up in the morning, but it will always happen. I won't be numbering my vlogs as like days anymore, so now they'll just be week 1, part 1, week 2, part 2, and so on. Anybody knows how to just divide 7 in a week number, know roughly how many days I've been going. Although things that are like a significant milestone day number, if I catch them, may warrant a special video in their own right. Like I realized I was really close to day 200 and then suddenly decided I'm going to drop the day count. So we'll work something out with that. But hopefully that's better than what I've been doing over the last few days, which is almost nothing. So I'll see you soon.